Hey guys, streamer here. Alright, so today is going to be a very interesting stream. I did put that content warning up there because I did realize that it is something that might come up in today's lore. It will be discussions of it. It's not going to be talking about it, but it will be talking about another character who has suicidal ideation. It's just gonna fucking happen. And I thought telling you guys would be easier than not. It's where we belong in this place. It is this place. Cool. Hell yeah. Yes, you are, baby.
I don't know what's happening. It was the first time I went to my hole.
All right.
Also, canonically, the Watchers of the Rebel Laws. They didn't deliver them.
Okay. I must have fallen asleep on the couch after my trip. Alright, let's see what we have on us. No, I shouldn't need that for there. We should put that backpack away. And then what other backpacks do I have? That's new. All right. Well, I guess I have a fort now. Ah, spider backpack is empty. Perfect. We can replace that. There's so much shit to put away. Marbles. This really is just a food and alchemy backpack at this point. Alright, so I have to make those berries, those cookies for the Watcher, and then I can head out. Doesn't really matter how this is organized, honestly. Food backpack, empty backpack. I just need to make those cookies and head to Drag, and that is fine. I can just go to Drag. How do I make cookies? How do I make cookies? How do I make cookies? So I need wheat. Where's my backpack? Wait a second. I shouldn't have taken fall damage. Where is my blaze backpack? What? I don't think I put it here. How did I immediately start losing things? Why is this always what fucking happens to me? Is it at the spawner? Oh, I put it down like a dumbass. Just wheat and soulberries, right? It's just wheat and soulberries. Might as well since I'm here. I guess that's the hope, isn't it? To make sure that my food isn't inedible. Okay. And I have my wheat. No, I need that goes somewhere else. I just need 2 stacks of 64. Gonna make that carrot farm as well. I think carrot is night vision. Maybe golden carrots. I'll have to look that up in my alchemy book. I guess I could just go check the library. Because the library, I believe, still has that introduction to alchemy. It's fine. Okay. And then... Interesting. Wheat soulberry. Alright, do I have those soulberries on me still? They might be in Bat Backpack. They are. Fantastic. Holy shit, I made a lot of cookies. Well. Should I give them a bag? Do cookies even go in bundles? I don't know. I could maybe make a gift box. I'm just gonna go give them to them. just drag scale. It's just drag scale. It is just drag. It's fine. I'm not gonna get yelled at. It's okay. Of course, it's fucking raining. Oh, did they move? Hmm. 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 Well, it stopped raining at least. Oh,
Hello?
hi, Zephyr.
Hello? Transient? Don't believe father is around right now.
That is perfectly okay.
Good. Yes. Understandable. It's kind of how I'm feeling as well.
I was looking for friend. Have you seen them about?
I think I mean, sometimes they're about. Usually around there, but they wander.
Cool.
I don't know exactly where they are. Oh. Well, that answers your question.
Well, there they go. Oh, Rhea.
Hello.
I do have something to talk to the two of you about, but I really should catch up with. Ah. Hi.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Is-
There's no filming here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, friend's just been doing this.
I brought you some presents. I have. Off character. Can you guys hear her? Because I can't.
Okay, I'm not. I'm kind of
I accidentally muted myself.
okay because I was kind of hearing noises that you
It's
made.
right above. It's the button right above tab, and my
Uh.
finger like slips because it's
But
not far from W.
I was kind of hearing you through you, and I was like, "Is that intentional?"
I'm trying to speak softly, just to not get as picked up by Seb.
I am
Fair.
also trying to do the same thing. It's difficult. Anyway, back in character.
Hmm. What's the gift?
Well, I assume you've noticed that there's been some changes around drag.
Well, yeah, more buildings are getting built.
Well, I thought I would give you some gifts in case there was an emergency and you had to leave.
Oh? Huh? Wait, did something else happen?
Yes, and hopefully we'll sort it out. Don't worry about it. Shouldn't be a concern for you, okay?
Okay.
For now, just go about everything as normal. If anything has to
Am I
change, we'll let
getting-
you know. You're not, nothing is happening to you.
I'm not getting kicked out?
No.
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 Okay.
But I just thought, in case for some odd reason you needed to quickly leave drag, I made you some cookies. I'm sorry if they taste horrible.
I like
Maybe actually I can add some to that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any dietary restrictions that you're aware of?
no.
Okay. Then I will also give you a treat.
Thank you for the cookies.
Yeah, you know what they do, so they should help. And we'll figure out another safe place for you if it's needed.
Okay.
Zephyr gave you some food. You should also take that.
Huh? Ooh.
Oh
time. Every time.
That's
It's so
it's
funny.
it's always that one that breaks everyone because no, we're all children.
We're all kind of fruity.
What are you doing in drag, or is it just to see me?
It was a little bit to see you, because I am back from my trip and all of that. But I also wanted to take a chance to speak to the two of you as well,
Oh, okay.
if you have the time.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, I would have the time. I'm just ignoring my mail is what I've been doing.
Ah! I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's going to be fine.
Why do you have a crossbow in your mailbox?
Don't you don't have to worry about that. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know if speaking in town is going to be the best idea, but if he's not about, it would be fine if you two are more comfortable.
I haven't seen him, but
I see
we don't
everything.
know.
Can you see Cross in town then?
He's not here.
Good. Okay.
Okay. Well, we could go to the inn, or you could come in if you. Well, actually, I don't know if
I have no idea
No,
if
it
I'll
doesn't.
fit in your house, I'm going to be honest.
I have no idea either. No, I don't think you would. The way that it is designed is very particularly designed for me. We could sit at the inn then and have tea.
Yeah, that's...
you like some tea?
I'm worried that is a bit too of a public place for this
You can
conversation.
go into my void hole,
Oh,
but it's a tower. It's my tower.
Oh, you have a tower now.
Yeah. You can go there. Cross doesn't like going in there because it's all voidy. And it's also technically not supposed to be a room, but that's where I live. It's because Cross didn't like me living in a hole.
yes.
Mhm.
We could go there.
I don't want to worry you with the conversation the three of us are going to have happen. Because I'm scared that... I'm worried that some of the things I'm going to say are going to scare you. And I don't think you deserve to be scared right now.
I mean, if we go to my room, I'll be able to handle it then, because I made a new friend in there.
A new friend?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm just very uncomfortable being here right now.
That's okay. Is there any way you know that would be better?
I mean,
to
your father
discuss
does have the
this?
waystone to my house, so that is not necessarily the best option. I mean, maybe somewhere in Cindergate.
Am I allowed?
That...
That's where the problem happens.
While we consider this, is there particular tea that either of you would prefer at this moment? Or would you also like tea?
I have never had tea before.
Oh,
Do you have hibiscus?
I should have hibiscus.
You have biscuits?
I also have biscuits, but I gave you some biscuits. Yes. I could... I'm gonna get some tea. Yeah? We could just kind of go a
My
little.
tower is pretty safe, just because he doesn't go in there ever.
Mm, we just don't want to be a bother on you, is all.
But it sounds like it's important, and it sounds like you're uncomfortable, so I'm just trying to help.
No, you. This isn't your responsibility.
But you were gonna tell us, and if safety's a concern, this is like a safe. This is a safe place.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant that I was going to talk to Zephyr and Rhea about something.
Oh, I got confused because there were three of us, and you said you two, and you were looking all over us, and I was like, I'm here. But also, you guys can just go in there, and then I just won't be in there.
But it's your place.
It's your home.
Yeah, but it's safe. And you're my friend. And you keep me safe, so I keep you safe.
You're very sweet.
There's a chicken in there. I tried to let her out, but she didn't want to leave, so I guess she's my roommate now. Please respect her boundaries.
Transient's dad instincts be like.
Oh, thank you.
You don't have to worry about it. I think I have an idea of where we can go. But I'll come check in with you later.
Okay.
How about, I know it's been a while since you and Zan have met up. If you want to write a letter to them, I can deliver it for you.
Oh,
What?
I hit the wrong button, and then I tried to get up, and then I hit the wrong button again, and then I hit you.
Damn.
There we go. I don't know.
Well, when I write letters to people, I normally do it to tell them that I've been thinking of them. And that I miss them, or that it's been a while and I'd like to see them again.
Do you have paper?
Maybe? Oh, actually, I do have everything you would need. Shut up, guys. I totally know what I'm doing. I need a feather. Do either of you have a feather?
Not on me.
no. Although, I probably know where to get one. Let me go check somewhere. Wait.
Is that a beacon?
No, that's like the one thing we don't have on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still don't really know exactly where it is. We know which building it's in, but we don't know, like, it's hidden somewhere in the top.
So why is everyone worried about Cross? Is he in danger?
And then I guess I could check the storage house to see if there's a feather in there.
No, it's not a worry for you at all, okay, friend?
Okay.
But
Why would he
we're
put
worried
a
about
beacon?
we're worried about him, but he'll be fine.
What's this?
Oh, it's fun document.
A fun document?
There's lots of fun words on it. I don't know what to.
Can I read it?
You're welcome to,
here's
whether
a
you
feather.
live here.
What is
Oh.
it?
Well, someone got the feather.
Uh,
What's the law?
could
It's
I
like
have
a
that feather,
rule.
please?
What's a crime?
I don't have time for this.
It's a little bit more of a complicated one to answer, but generally it's when someone breaks one of the laws or rules.
Okay.
Friend, can I have that feather that you've picked up on accident?
Oh.
Transient.
Thank you. There's such a sweet kid. I just...
Is there more to that book than there was before?
There... Is there?
I can't
didn't-
remember how many pages there were.
I think there is more. Because I don't remember it being this long before. Also don't remember this page at all.
Huh.
Here you go, friend.
Oh,
Which
thank you.
page?
The last one. This has been changed since the last time we read it.
I mean, I suppose Brenda's already read it. Maybe we should read it again, but maybe not right now. We have, or maybe this is
Someone must have talked to him. This... I'm going to be honest, this doesn't fucking make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
As part of the reason we need to have a conversation,
Should we take this with us or leave it here?
I think we should leave it for now.
Yeah, leave it here, because if, while we're gone,
He comes back.
Dad
he's-
comes through
yeah.
here and sees that it's gone, that's gonna be a whole nother thing.
Yep.
I just actually think he's lost his mind.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. Well,
Friend, we will be back, if you two wouldn't mind.
not at all. Take care, friend.
It's fine. We'll wait for your sister.
Hello.
Sorry, I have really long legs.
No, you're good.
I'm really concerned about your,
So
your
where
dad.
we go?
A suggestion was the sewers in Cindergate. No one goes down there, and they're deep enough that you shouldn't be able to hear anything from the surface. But it is also a sewer. There's a shop down there we might be able to use, but I don't... If Chief shows up, that would be annoying, but he's mostly harmless, so...
I don't
Okay.
think I've met Chief.
I
He's...
don't think I've been to the sewers.
Oh, Chief's the owner of Dollar Chief. It's one of the stores in the sewers.
I see.
There's stores in the sewers because there was a period of time when everything on land got destroyed, and so the only infrastructure we had was down there.
Ah, okay.
That's one way to deal with it.
I guess you use what you have.
Yes. It's fine. Just
So-
go to the shop area for now, I guess. Oh, I need to grab a level.
Okay.
It is. Okay.
We don't know where we're going.
We don't.
This way.
we
No, no, no.
Uh.
I'm just thinking loudly. So I'll be honest, this is the direct entrance that I know. I'm not too sure of all of the entrances that there are, however. There's water.
We
You
can aim
should.
for the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the amount of chickens down here.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh,
Welcome to the
this
sewers.
is a lot more spacious than I thought they were going to be. Is that a capybara down here?
Yes.
I'm getting distracted by everything.
No, down here should be deep enough.
Doesn't matter for me anymore.
Apologies, I'm trying not to touch the sewer water.
That's fair.
Well, we're down here now. Might as
We
well.
sure
Okay.
are.
This place is
We don't
basically
even
mine,
have-
so.
Oh,
we're
I see that.
just gonna pick a fucking corner and talk.
Okay.
Well, this.
I think your dad's going insane. I'm not going to
I've been-
sugarcoat anything. So, as I told you, I had a conversation with your father. I was very frustrated with the non-advice that he had been giving to people I care about. Saf included on that, but also others. And I wanted to give him a taste of his own medicine. As you know, he and I are friends. I still consider him a friend. I think the things that I said may have set him off, and therefore I feel responsibility towards helping remedy this situation. From what that book said, it seems like someone must have knocked some sense into him, but I don't know. I haven't been able to have a conversation with him since we argued in the leather shop.
I think that's the last time I even saw him, so yeah, same.
And I feel like we need to make a game plan. Because I think your father's trying to get himself killed.
Yeah. Fair.
I actually think he's trying to get himself killed. Because one of the conversations that we had was talking about how much he wanted to just be with Fowlis. And how tired he was, and it got a little darker than that, but I don't need to give you the exact quotes of the things that your father said. No, even as adults, you are his children, and you don't need to know that. I am unsure what I can do to help other than magical intervention. And I have an idea of a plan, but I cannot do it without both of your permission. And your help, honestly. I'm just really concerned about my friend because I don't know, he has at minimum 8 years of good, healthy life left. I would like to see that play out.
I would like to see that play out too.
If there's anything we can do, I think we need to do it, because he's not listening to us.
He isn't listening to us.
And he's not listening to you.
No. Not a lot of people actually listen to me, though, so that's normal. I just want to make sure I'm not overstepping my bounds. Because I do not have many friends. And the friends that I do have do come to me for advice, or I will offer it, and then they will take it, and it is what it is. I like advising people. There's a reason why I took my name off of the mayoral ballot when people asked me. I'm an advisor. I can be a leader, but I think plainly that I am too old. So I'm wondering if someone needs to take the burden of the crown away from your father. Because he somehow needs to... This is going to sound really bad. I think he needs to respect the both of you as individuals and adults more than he currently does. Because he's scared of losing you the same way he lost your parent. And
Yeah.
the guilt of everything that happened with Phallus never left him. Without peering too deeply into his mind, because I don't like to, I don't want to. His surface level thoughts, there's always a few things that are always there. One is a overwhelming amount of worry. Two is, well, it's straight up suicidal ideation. I don't know how else to say it. And then the other thing, when he's not thinking about you two, is Phallus. He has a hole in his being. They were his soulmate, of all things, and, well, according to some research that I've been doing, losing your other half is on its own enough to kill someone. Your father has just been bound by duty for so long that he doesn't think he can stop. At least from my perspective. I don't exactly know. I think we should ask Phallus for help.
Ask Phallus for help.
How would we?
There is an ancient form of magic. It has been bastardized, and it has been used for a lot of bad, so please don't immediately say no.
I will hear you out.
Thank you. I would like to use necromancy to ask your parents' spirit to speak with your father. It would be displacing them from whatever afterlife they are currently in. And there's a chance that they could get stuck to the place we summon them. And that is the reason why I need both of your explicit permission. I
Okay.
also would need some of your blood. Because you are their progeny. You are their
Okay.
blood descendant.
Okay. Couple things.
Yep.
Couple things. Don't love this plan. I can see the thought process behind it, though. Like, I can see the logic in it.
It's-
And I can see the pros. Another con than what you have mentioned of possibly displacing Phallus is the whole fact of shortly after me and Zephyr got here, there was the whole fake Phallus hallucination thing that happened in drag.
Which is why it would have to happen in drag. Because your father logically knows that Nightmare can't get to him there.
Zephyr, what are your thoughts?
I have so many, and yet I don't know how to put them into words. I must first be clear that it is not any negative to you, Transient. It is just that it's a lot.
It is, it really is. I've been hesitant to tell you about this because I'll be honest, I don't like casting that type of magic. It's not. It can be manipulated and bastardized very easily outside of the hands of someone who knows how to use it. I luckily do know how to use it. I believe the dead
Okay.
should remain dead. I believe
Same.
that if a spirit does not wish to come back, they shouldn't have to. Which would be part of asking Phallus if they're even willing to help us, but I feel like they're the only person who could talk to your father, and I'll be very, very honest. As much as I would love to do perhaps a seance and just allow them to speak through me or one of you, I don't think your father will believe it's them. I think there are specific things that only Phallus can say, and only Phallus knows, that will get your father to get his head out of his ass.
I just.
The risk that Phallus gets stuck. Father would not forgive himself. And I don't think I would either.
We can do a lot to try and mitigate that from happening.
Drag already has one ghost.
I would love to see Phallus again. But I also like to think
Of
that wherever
course.
they are, they're in a good place. But you're right, I don't think he's going to listen to anyone else.
There's also a chance that even Fowlis saying it won't get through to him. And then what do we do then?
If your father is killed, actually killed, if my read is correct, he may have 1 or 2 lives left. So there's a chance that killing him and then him coming back would be enough. But
I don't like that plan either.
I don't like any of these plans, but they are the plans that I have.
I understand.
I-
I didn't think that you were enjoying this any more than we were. I just needed to say that I am not enjoying these plans.
That's very, very fucking. That's valid. That's so valid.
I do know that if we can't get through to him, I'm okay with leading drag.
I mean, you could always challenge him to a duel for the leadership of drag.
There's a weird, impulsive part of my brain that wanted to go smack some sense into him, quite literally.
I mean, he's a general. He's a warrior. I don't know if in your culture honor duels are a thing, but
Eh,
it's a possibility. But those laws are written by a madman. They don't.
yes.
They sound like someone who is trying to implement the things that I said to him, but he doesn't fucking get it. And he obviously needs help and can't do all this on his own, and that is all I needed him to fucking realize, is that he can't keep doing this shit alone.
Raya,
Yes.
I don't want to put this on you because I know you keep saying that you don't mind leading, but it should be something that you want to do, and it should be a choice, not something that you're cornered into doing like this. But
We are literally in a corner.
we are literally,
I'm literally in a corner.
you're literally being cornered.
I can't believe we're having a conversation in the fucking sewers. I'm gonna break the waystone
Well-
at my house, and people are just going to have to get it again. I'm moving the waystone at my house. I'm doing that later. Fuck it. I'm moving my waystone. I'm done.
You don't like the stinky tea chat? Oh, by the way, did you want tea? Although now we're in the sewers, I'm not quite sure that's going to be quite enjoyable.
I might have some in my food backpack. I mean, if you've made some, I can have some.
Which one do you want? I grabbed one of all the 3 teas that I know how to make, which is green, black, and hibiscus.
Hibiscus, please. It's my favorite.
Enjoy. I love looking into my inventory and finding that I don't want to worry friend or any of the younger ones, but I also feel bad keeping information from them, but also like it's not their responsibility. This is our responsibility.
It's a balance. It is a balance. I personally, when it comes to dire information and the young ones, albeit I have a bit of an issue with oversharing information, but I believe they do deserve to be informed. I just think we're not at the point where they need to be informed.
We don't have enough information ourselves
Exactly.
to not tell them everything we do know currently would just
scare them.
Cause a panic.
Yes.
And I don't want to cause that. I mean, I'm sure Pip is just going to be like, okay, whatever, because,
Pip's
you know,
been
they're
there.
a ghost.
They've
been there, done that. But Gravel and Friend...
No, Gravel and Friend don't deserve
Zento
this.
helped him write it. So, we kind of know where Zento stands on stuff. I don't know if Rowan knows, but knowing Rowan, they probably do.
Well, they kind of end up hearing a lot of conversations that go on. Where they live, they end up overhearing most things.
Also, they're small, so they sneak around easily.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a decision needs to be made soon, but at the same time I want time to think, but there is no time to think. You know?
Yeah.
The longer we wait, the messier it gets, and...
We're kind of at a difficult road. On one hand, if we are too rash and we make decisions too quickly, that could go horrible. But if we wait too long, things can get wildly out of hand.
Yes.
And that's also will not be good.
I mean, it's possible that we could have a conversation with someone about it. I don't know who we would talk to. The only people that I know that have dealt with this sort of thing and have any relation to Grail is Carmilla. Is Carmilla. And for reasons, it is difficult for me to talk to her. But she might have a good perspective in all of this. No one ever comes down here, or so we're fucking told. I mean, of all the people, they're fine, but still.
I just wish he would talk to us.
Yes, that is that.
What if we give it... Before we go with any of our more drastic plans...
We got information?
We'll say killing him is the last resort.
Yes.
And before that is the foulest plan.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So we have Plan number 5, killing him. Plan number 4, necromancy. Plan number 3, you fight him for it. Now we have 2 more plans to think of.
Hi,
Yeah,
Saf.
guys?
Hello.
Why the hell are you in the sewers?
Because
Why
we
are
were
you
trying
in
to
the
have a
sewers?
private conversation, and no one ever comes down here, except for apparently you, beloved, and I don't know why.
I work on them.
I feel like maybe you should have known that one.
No, I definitely should have, but I'm
You're frazzled. It's okay.
always frazzled. It's my basic state of being.
That is true.
No, I'm just trying to be responsible and plan things and have conversations and not scare a bunch
Oh.
of people.
Right, so responsible, not scare people. Why was necromancy an option?
In our defense, it's our second to last plan.
Second to last.
Our last plan is to just kill him. Oh, that sounds so...
It sounds so
Oh.
bad. They all sound
Okay.
horrible without the context.
I'm going to assume this is about Cross, then, if murdering somebody is coming into play here.
Yes.
This is under the understanding that he has other lives.
Well, I'm glad that that's y'all's last plan, because it's definitely higher on my list.
We're also his daughters, so that
Yeah,
probably
no,
has
that's why
something
I'm
to do with it.
That's why I'm saying I'm glad that's lower on y'all's list.
The only other thing that I thought might be helpful to these 2 is if they had a conversation with Carmilla about everything. Because she currently lives in drag. She's involved. And she knows what it's like to deal with madmen.
Well, yes, she also technically a politician, so
I think that she may have she may have opinions that we don't, and information that we don't. I don't know if I would be able to talk to her with the 2 of you, because we genuinely avoid each other. I would stop doing that for you 2, because I care about your father, and people that I love care about you. I do care about you, just different levels, you understand. Anyway,
I've never met her. She lives
Yeah, I
across from me,
can't-
and I've
I
never met
can't
her.
help you
No,
with
you
this
can't.
One. So yeah, I did, however, run into your dad the other day.
Oh, how'd that go?
I called him stupid, so yeah,
when was this?
a few days ago maybe.
How
That
stupid.
might have been what changed
That
it.
might have been what changed it.
Do I want to ask?
The laws got revised again, but this time they make no fucking sense. He's
Well, I
spiraling.
mean,
He's actually spiraling.
Listen, when I talked to him, he was trying to... I don't know exactly what he was trying to do. I know he said something about not being able to help me anymore, but honestly, never wanted his help to begin with. And yeah, no, the whole conversation was basically him sounding like an idiot, so I called him on it, and I don't know what that did, but yeah. It was kind of just us threatening each other, really, so.
He threatened you?
I mean, vaguely, but to be fair, I kind of threatened him first, so. It's not like he can actually do anything.
No, the second he put hands on you, you'd fucking kill him, but still.
I might just have to fight him, and I don't.
Well,
He's got
before
more
we-
training than
Look, if
I
you fight,
do.
if you're going to have to
Before-
fight him, you're going to have to get trained by someone of similar size and similar fighting styles who can teach you how to fight him.
Look, before we have to fight anyone, we can still try. Maybe if you just offer to take over the crown and seem very interested in it, maybe we can avoid any fighting.
And then he can
Have you
rest
tried calling
finally.
him an idiot?
Yeah, I think
Well,
we did call him an idiot. I don't.
We've done that a few times in our.
He doesn't
Their
listen
lives.
to them. He doesn't treat
No.
them like adults. It's
Uh,
infuriating.
I mean, I know that, but also, I may have asked what his kids thought about the whole king thing, and that went over so well, let me tell you.
Oh god, do I even want to know?
Well, he went from being just annoying to seeming sad and annoying, so.
Well, when you leave one monarchy and you end up in another, it's not great.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a, eh, I don't see how someone who gets away from all that decides, you know what's a great idea? Let's put a crown on my head and pretend I'm a king. Yeah, that sounds real good. Uh, I may have made a joke about him picking up magic and starting to call himself an evoker next. Yeah, it was a
Oh,
whole
How do you
thing.
react to that one?
I. Oh. Hmm. Sure that went well.
I'm sure that went
The
absolutely
end of the
fantastic.
conversation was us basically just threatening each other, so you know. Eh,
I mean, about as well as you'd expect.
I mean, that's about any conversation with me and him, so yeah.
Rowan just messaged me that they saw Carmilla in town. If we wanted to talk to her, I would prefer if you two led the conversation and I just stand there awkwardly in the background and give little quips here and there. But if you wanted to do that, we
And
could
I'm
go back to
gonna
Dragon.
get back to work on that note.
Goodbye.
Okay, so, yeah, talk to Camilla. Because I know you said that I shouldn't unless I want to, but part of me would rather I take that on and lead if needed than him continue to spiral and it get worse.
I understand. It's just frustrating because like we came here to get away from being told what we have to be, and now we're being forced again into another. I'm using the same thing corner, but it's.
I just I think it would be for the best. And also if I'm in charge, then what I say goes and we can just it can go back to how it was before. I just have a little
My
more
first
responsibility.
declaration is to.
We're ending this.
What is the word when you? It's not disassemble, but dissolve. I'm dissolving the monarchy. That's my
Literally.
first order.
I am now just town elder, so that we can just.
That's all he had to be. All he had to be was town elder, and then you had someone that is quote unquote the leader of your town, and then you have your leader and you have your elder, and the leaders talk to the elders to figure out how the fucking shit works. Terrifying. That is terrifying.
Ah! Oh no.
Can we like out of character for just a second here?
Off character,
It's
off character,
just-
off character.
yeah.
What the fuck, Jade?
So
It's just seeing Dowlin instead of Cross. I feel like if I would have just seen Cross, I would have internally gone, "Oh dear God!" But just seeing Dowlin.
No, it's Dowlin. It's seeing Dowlin is the part that fucked me. I was just like, what the fuck do you... God, fucking fuck.
So I gotta Fizz, you can check your DMs for this one.
Oh no. Oh God.
Yeah. So I don't know if you feeling up to that.
Sure, might as well.
I gotta ask though.
Honestly, that is some of my favorite shit about being on a roleplay server. Like, since we're talking off game for a second, is the
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
of the is just the little breaks, and then also just the full on stops sometimes. They're just so fucking funny. I just fuck. Ugh.
I just. And this fucking zombies, shut up!
I'm trying really hard to ignore it. The zombies in the background when we're talking about
Uh-huh.
necromancy.
They're like, oh hell yeah. Oh my
Uh,
god.
okay.
Just it being Dowlin just broke me immediately.
Ding
I feel like I
ding.
have to. I feel like I have. I wish there was like a content warning. Probably going to be a really sad stream.
I literally have a
Mm.
content warning on my stream right now that says suicidal ideation because we had to talk about it in depth.
You see, no one told me.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault either. It's a collection of I didn't ask, and no one tells me. No one tells me when these conversations are going sad.
Literally,
And
I
then
had
I'm-
to be
I had started streaming and then I realized that it was going to come up and I was like, fuck, 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 fuck.
And we didn't decide which one of us was streaming until after Sebastian left to go start stream. Cause no, it was funny. You left and me and Jace were literally like, which one of us is streaming? And I was like, I streamed last time. We very much just sibling argument figured out who was streaming.
Fucking the Hereafter family Ouroboros.
Okay, I'm gonna put an addition. Usually I have the hot SMP thing comment that I have as my what's pinned at the top.
Mhm.
I'm gonna close that. But I think I'm gonna have this as content warning instead.
Yep.
I gotta fucking learn how to do those because I just put them on my screen when they're like major
pinned?
ones. No, oh, you just write a
Pinned
comment and then
thing?
you pin it, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
stupid.
And then it just pins and it's there.
It's very funny because people keep being like, transient, I can't believe you took up Atlas's habit of pacing. No, it's just Sebastian's ADHD.
Like I literally have I have to have my hands off the keyboard or else like Sebastian knows this. Sebastian's played Minecraft with me enough. I will literally just like there were so many times where people would just watch me run around in circles as as like Cairo on the first rendition of this like server. Oh, hello?
Saf is just right there doing some stuff.
You
Don't
good
mind
over
them.
there, Sap?
Don't mind them.
I'm
just
doing
killing-
my job.
You're doing great. You're doing great, babes. You're doing great.
Just so y'all know, I do have the phallus skin on standby.
Stand by.
It's just gonna be on standby
mean,
until this
you-
this arc is done.
I mean, you play Phallus, so
I know. It's gonna be great. Transient's gonna pass out, and then I'm gonna turn into phallus. It's gonna be awesome.
it's gonna be fantastic. Okay.
All right. What was our last point that we did in the roleplay? I was telling you that Rowan told me about Carmilla being in town.
Yep. I now have put my content warning on, and I just want to acknowledge the the beans points. Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, I can eat now. I didn't want. I was like half hunger that entire conversation, but I didn't want to eat and like ruin the flow of the conversation.
Nah, you're good.
All right, good. Okay, so I guess is plan one then talk to Carmilla and hope that maybe
She has more stuff. More brain.
a better plan one,
Yes.
plan A.
Yeah. I think that is a good idea. I don't have any of her contact information, so I think we might just have to go find her.
She lives across from me. She's a neighbor. She's my neighbor, but I've never met her. I've only just seen her.
Well, then I guess that's what we're gonna go do.
We go knock on a door.
Okay.
Oh right, we're in the sewer.
We are in the sewer.
Yep.
There's stairs or ladders over there.
Ladder.
I take it plan to.
What?
Over stuff, and he just rests and can work through things. That'll be great.
You guys want to know something funny? Oh, they already left. It's fine.
Wait, I heard, but
Not here. What did I not hear?
I may have forgotten to
heard.
do something.
oh,
Oh,
you're not the right origin.
No, I'm not.
you were the right height, so I didn't think it. I
The
didn't
origin
think
and the
anything.
height, the origin and the height aren't the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Like they're not connected. And I was like, I was
No.
pressing my 1, and I'm like, why is it not doing anything? Why am I not teleporting?
Pat, pat.
I'm just glad that it's coming up before I fucking have to use my powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, we're good. We're good.
'Kay. How's this going?
Well, we just don't be concerned about the. You and your fan. Oh! Ah!
I'm not.
Ah!
I'm trying to help, but I don't think I'm high enough for that. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you should be able to get up over there.
Yep.
God damn it.
Uh,
Okay, we got up. That's all that matters. We're out of the. We're out of the
We're
sewer.
out of the sewers. We've been freed from the sewers. And now we.
Let's go back to drag.
Wee. Oh, a man. Well, are you selling anything good, sir? Ooh. I don't have any emeralds on me, but there's gunpowder.
I don't have emeralds either.
Neither do I. I've got rabbit stew and 63 tomato sandwiches on me.
I've got a lot of fucking bone meal for some reason.
I
I have over a stack of bone meal.
have depressing mail.
Yay, depressing mail.
We love depressing mail.
To drag.
What a drag.
God damn it.
Really? Oh.
I had to.
Wait,
Hmm.
did you though?
Yes, I did. Okay, so you said that
Yeah, she lives across
she
the street
lives
from
across
me.
the street from you. To like across this place or
No, that's the news place. I would be concerned if she lived
Ah.
there. I think this is her place.
I believe it's the red or green one. One of these.
It's one of them, because this is Carmilla, yeah? This is her mailbox.
we knock? Which door do we use to knock?
Knock knock?
Knock 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 knock. Are you home?
Hello?
Oh, I thought that was.
Hello?
I thought this was your door. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hi.
it's kind of no. That's my kitchen. This is to the
Oh.
living room.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't
Yeah,
believe
it's kind of funky actually. Though
How?
it's not the weirdest house, but you know. Hello.
Hi. I don't believe we actually got to meet properly.
No, I don't believe we have. It's good that I'm finally meeting the locals. I was starting to wonder if Cross was imagining that they had daughters and all that, or residents here.
Nope. We are real.
Well, that's good.
Well,
Well, I'm Carmilla. It's nice to meet you both.
Pleasure meeting you. I'm Zephyr.
I'm Freya.
The daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's nice to finally meet you both. You guys are. I love your guys' style, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I have a few pairs of sunglasses on. Extra sun
love that.
protection.
It's good to see you
I
again,
love that.
Carmilla.
You too, wizard. What
Well-
brought you guys here?
Could we? Would it be all right if we talked inside, maybe, if that's okay with you?
Or
Yeah,
maybe to
come
the
on in.
south. I don't. Your father's
Or to the
currently at
south?
the tavern.
Oh, I was not looking in there.
No, he's
Oh.
not doing good.
Well,
There's
let me. I'm guessing it's a very serious topic, so I'm gonna go get my
Yes.
backpack.
Okay.
Oh gods, if I'm dying, what has happened? Now,
Sorry. Hmm.
I'm gonna. I'll meet you both at the bridge.
All right.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, are you
Yes,
ready
and-
to go then? Sorry.
yes, I am.
Hi.
And just to check in, would it
Hi, friend.
be all right to have a serious conversation with you right now? If that's just making sure
I-
that you.
I'm guessing is one person in the topic. I'm guessing. Yeah, someone felt me in a little bit, and I will give my time to you guys about it.
Thank you. All right.
Anytime. Lead the way.
We'll be back in a second, okay?
Okay.
Does this place get bigger and bigger?
Yep.
Because it
It
feels
sure
like
does.
every single time I walk out, it just gets bigger.
Sure does.
Okay. At least that's not me.
No, I'm sucked into doing cooking or reading and then
Oh, you
and then
cook.
I walk outside and then Raya, please.
Forgot about it.
Would here be all right? Do you think?
It's quiet and no one's over here.
Usually, I'm the only one that really comes over here to collect.
I mean, the only issue is your father's
this-
house is right there, and he might want to go home. And this is no offense, this is a very suspicious
Did-
group.
Did he move?
Do you not know that that's your father's house?
Did I freaking miss that? Okay, out of character, I could. Zephyr would probably know, but out of character, I didn't actually know that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I still lived in the.
I'm gonna be honest, I was planning on going to where the Endurian had placed their
Yeah, we could do
home
that.
Okay,
when
let's do that.
they were
then.
stalking the Watcher.
Let's do that.
Beetle. Hello. I'm sorry to disturb you all.
There's a council up here.
There really is.
The
Specifically
council will
garden.
decide your fate.
Maybe you could give me some
Apparently, that's what the
tips.
laws say now.
We get to talk on top of this mountain with the audience of animals.
Yes, I
Yeah.
don't think the animals are gonna say anything.
Most
You don't know about that.
the most they're going to say something is to maybe Rowan, and that's fine.
Why is everything here though? What? What?
Maybe because your town's been spawn-proofed.
Oh, interesting. It's just because on my map there's just like this big chunk of
Oh yeah, you're right. Wait.
everything is here and nothing
yeah, no.
is over there.
Nothing is around us. It's just this circle.
Why?
Okay, anyway,
Okay.
I guess we found the grove near Drag. Do you two want to lead conversation? I don't need to, and
Yes.
I really want to. I've talked about
Understood.
this a lot, and it's infuriating.
So, Camilla, how, have you read what's in the town hall?
I read the 11 pages.
There's 11 pages. There was 9 last I checked.
Did he
Dunno, maybe-
delete
Not
pages after his
change.
conversation with?
Maybe he deleted pages.
I mean, if it was anything
I-
involved with his sovereignty after being called an idiot and a hypocrite, that would make sense.
I just
Yeah.
knew it was changed. I didn't know what changed about it.
Yeah, a few days ago, my friend Basil came around and updated me about everything, and I read all 11 pages.
Can I help you? Okay, sorry.
You're good. Oh, I fell. But are you saying that there's pages missing or rewritten?
It was
It appears.
rewritten.
And in the way that it was rewritten, it makes no sense. It's not laws, it's not guidelines, it's honestly just kind of the ramblings of a madman.
We're very worried about Father.
There's
And-
always a madman in our species. There's always will be one. Just hoping it's not going to end up being this way.
Well, it's kind of what we wanted to talk to you about.
We're trying to sort out what we can do to avoid things getting worse and hopefully things getting better, but we're not exactly sure
I'm going to use hope magic, I'm not going to use my magic, I'm not going
what
to use my
plan.
magic, I'm not going to use my magic, I'm not
We
going to
don't-
use my magic,
we're not
I'm
sure.
going to use
We
my
don't
magic, I'm not going
know
to
how
use
to
my
deal
magic,
with this.
not going to use my
in a
magic,
way
I'm not
that-
going-
Doesn't feel like it's crossing some boundary.
Have you
May-
tried a peaceful protest?
We've
Make
tried
them
talking.
listen?
We've tried talking to him, and he doesn't
Mm.
listen to us.
No, he.
But we were also very upset with him when we were trying to talk.
Mm-hmm.
He's really just sheltered these two a lot, and to the point of, no offense, these two are in their 30s. And
Okay.
they have been sheltered, and in my opinion, not being given their own agency, which is wrong.
Hmm.
He doesn't respect them as adults, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that we can make that happen, so that we don't have to go about any of our other fucking plans.
Okay. Well, one, I can relate to this because my own uncle has been doing this to me, and I am closer to my 40s. So, it's fine. Can I help you?
It's like a really serious conversation, and the animals are just so distracting.
You know what? A little bit of levity is a good thing. We have to keep our
Yes.
sanity somehow.
This is how we do it. We stand in a field of
Yes.
animals, and they push us around while we're
At least they're cute.
They're so cute. Hello, hi.
Side note, I think the two of you do need to talk to your father, even not about this, even about normal things, because Rowan, I felt it a bit as we walked by, but he's in the tunic again. He's very, very sad and depressed, and I'm very worried about the things that we talked about in the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
when does ideation stop?
Yeah,
Understood.
we'll talk to him after this.
Yeah. I just don't know if I have the time with your father to help him in the way that I've helped others in the past. Because it can take years, and I don't know if he's willing to even speak to me right now.
You won't
I
know
do.
unless you try.
That's true.
That is true, but if feel like we should talk to him.
Words are powerful a lot. Influence is a lot too. Take talking with words and advantages where you can get them. They may not be much, but they can be louder. They can be louder than actions. And if those words doesn't work, then there's probably no hope. People has to talk reason. But I do not suggest violence because
Yeah,
violence is never the option.
we want to keep violence as an absolute last resort.
Good. That's where it should be.
Which is why violence is all our bottom 3 plans.
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
We had a
technically,
lot of
one
plans.
of them.
One of them
Technically,
isn't violence.
it's not violent necessarily. It's just potentially crossing boundaries. It's absolutely crossing boundaries, but they sure are plans, and that's why we're here trying to come up with better plans because we can't think of better plans. We do have the just trying to
Talk
to him, but we're not sure how to go about it the best way, and then
Especially
there's
because he hasn't been listening to us.
And I broke the trust that I have with him that made him listen to me, so I don't know if he will listen to me. Thank you, Raiders. We are in the middle of lore.
keep trying, but we need to make sure that something needs to change.
Yes. The last time I talked with them, they had a crown on their head and they looked like it took over their brain or something. I don't know. Didn't give me a good vibe. And all I saw was my uncle once again.
Well, if we
And
can't,
my uncle is not a good person. I will say that.
I don't
Look-
I don't know what type of person Cross is at this point. I thought I knew. I thought he was like the rest of us.
That's what I thought too. That's why I made a promise to protect Drag. But he is questioning if I should withhold that promise or not. But
Father,
with Basil reminded me of one thing, and I'm going to keep that promise for myself.
Father, I know deep down he is good and he doesn't want to do this. I know that. But I don't think he's okay right now. And something needs to be done because it's not just going to affect him. And even then, if because it's affecting him, I want to help, and I just don't know how to help. And I don't want to put it on Rhea's shoulders to try and take the crown from Father, and that was one of the plans, is to ask to just have Rhea be in charge instead.
But will that be under free will?
That's the thing, is that's not really... I keep picking this up. I don't want it.
That is the issue that I'm having with this certain situation. This is what happened. The system is always happening. It's always being recycled, and it should not be this way.
Well,
That's what killed my childhood crush. This system failed him, and I'm not gonna allow the system to fail anyone else again who doesn't have any free will.
that plan was I take it, and then I can put stuff to how it was before our father lost his mind.
Or at least just establishing actual laws and not written shenanigans. I live in Syndicate. I can't say shit about laws. I've been a part of kingdoms. I've been a part of a lot of things, but it sounds like what your father is looking for is mutual aid, is looking for a community that loves and cares for each other and takes care of each other. And he doesn't know how to do that because all he has ever known is how to hurt people.
Because
He-
that's
he
the
needs-
idea.
He needs to be reminded who he is as a person, not a general.
And that is why we have plan number 5, because ever since your parent died, he's only ever been a general. Even now, in every conversation that I have had with your father since I have met him, it has been, I am a general, I am a general, I am a general. He isn't just Dowlin. Dowlin is the person I want to be my friend, not General King Monarch Crosshatch. Dowlin is my friend, and I just want people to be able to see themselves as themselves, and I can feel I can feel that he is on the edge of something horrific, and I just
He's only going to get worse if nothing doesn't change now.
but if what he is
Exactly.
unwilling
So-
to change, it's not like we can force him to change. You need to give him a
No.
reason to change, and you two are the biggest reasons that we have. I tried using every sort of tactic that I could to try and get him to look at you as adults and people. I tried to use you want to live long enough to see your kids get married and have their own families and establish their legacy and all of these things, and none of it works.
What procedures has been put in place for the both of you? Specifically. If it's not free will, what has he asked both of you to do?
Last
wants-
week,
You go. You read the thing as well. So.
last week, he gathered us, took us to a shooting range in Drag, and told us that we need to learn how to kill people, essentially. That is how he phrased it. We need to learn how to take a life.
Not everything needs to be taken alive.
Right. We can defend ourselves. Granted, our skills aren't great. We know enough, but we're not fighters by any means.
He also put this monarchy on our heads without discussing with us. It was just, this is how it is now.
One day we were normal people, and the next everyone is calling me a princess.
We have to make levity of the situation or we're going to go insane. All of us, collectively. Laugh at it, because if we laugh at it, then it's a funny joke for the future where we can go, haha, remember those 3 months where your dad went insane? And then it can be a funny haha for the future.
Okay, so in a summary of what I've just heard, he collectively asked both of you to a shooting range and say you need to learn to kill people. This is correct, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no. The summary of what he should have said is use this shooting range to train your skills to defend the people you love, not to kill. Not everything needs to be killed.
He only sees things and kill or be killed is the problem.
And that is the problem of the generation before all of us. That is the system that has broken a lot of people. And that is a system I am not going to allow onto my generation anymore. I'm sorry. If you guys want to learn how to shoot and use that, then do it for someone. Do it for the people you love and care about. Do you guys have any, friends of course I know you love your father, and of course I know you want to protect him. But do you have friends, loved ones that you want to also protect?
Of course.
Of course.
Then do it for those people. Fight for who you believe in, and not what your father wants you to do for a settlement that could crumble anytime. Cause this land can go down, but the people living in it is gonna live on. So if you want to take the crown, you have to do it in your own free will. But with your plan of coming to crown and then demolishing it, I will back you up on that. Because I do not want to see drag as a state like my uncle turned.
Get under the
No,
tree.
I'm fine. Don't mind me. Continue.
I don't
I-
want drag to end up being the country, the state, whatever my uncle calls what he's ruling over, and that is a diamond. You're
I understand. At least as much as I can. I don't know.
See, I think what could have been done, if we wanted to formally establish laws and the such, we could just do a council. We have people that live here.
Literally, these
just
are all
get
things I fucking
together.
suggested to him. These are all things I fucking suggested to him in our goddamn conversation, and he won't fucking listen to anyone because he fucking thinks he knows everything fucking better. And I'm sorry, I'm just so fucking pissed because then he goes and tells me that I'm the fucking asshole?
you're not the asshole. I will tell you that. The
Just want to fucking help my
I've seen
friends.
this. I understand this, wizard, but you need to calm down.
I haven't
I've
done
seen
anything
this
rash.
many times. I know how this dance and how this game works. He needs to hear a reason of a protest, and if it doesn't work, then we might need to take the crown away from him, dethrone them into and either throw it away or put it to someone who actually cares. That is the only options that I can see without killing him in the process.
He does
Yes.
care. He just doesn't know. I know what you mean. I'm sorry. It's just
No, speak your mind.
he's not okay, and I. No, I don't know how to. Why have the animals formed kind of a circle around us and my map?
It's fine, don't think
Oh,
about
yeah.
it. It's okay.
Okay.
They have. It's weird. We're not talking about it.
Okay. I had to say something.
It is not a complete circle. I don't think they're going to sacrifice us. It's fine.
Good. That's good.
I'd be concerned if
You have
if
two
that
powerful.
was to happen.
You have two powerful magical users here. You're fine.
Good. Okay.
Mhm.
Is there. I worry about talking to him about this and we push him too far because he's not doing well.
I'm just wondering
I-
if we push him too far, if we have to do Plan 5. Or Plan 4. Plan 4. Not Plan 5.
Plan
Can
5
I-
is killing him. That's not the plan.
No.
Okay, Plan 5, no violence,
Yes,
no murder.
That is
Well-
absolute last resort if nothing else works and it gets to the point where it's that or absolute detrimental for everyone else. That is absolute last thing. I do not want
But
to do
He's
that.
also
I-
currently public enemy number 1 in Cindergate.
Yeah.
Actually, straight, like, completely honestly, he is public enemy number one the second he put that crown on his head. And there are people in Cindergate who don't like authority, who have their own plans. So that is why we are on a bit of a time crunch in all of this, because we need to get him to see reason before someone kills him.
We need to talk to him. And
Mhm.
is there. Should it just be us, or would it be. Do you think it should just be us who talks to him?
I think you two have to start. I think I'm gonna try
We need
just
to
being his
start.
friend like normal and just acting like guys are fine.
Because
I worry about you being there.
I can't be. I'm part of the
Okay, good.
catalyst for all of this. I want to. I'd love to know what happens. I want to talk to my friend, but I don't know if I'm a good idea to be around.
we could have people on standby in case it goes wrong.
Carmilla, would you be okay being on standby for this?
Of course. I
Thank you.
support. For everything I've heard, I support what both of you
And
are
also-
are going through. I
and
support
also-
this.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. And also, thank you, Transient. I, in part, also still kind of
Okay.
mad at you,
You should be.
but at the same time, you also are trying very hard to make up for what has occurred, and it is not entirely of your own, and it wasn't even your intention, but you're still.
I still caused the problem, therefore I'd have to take responsibility and help in the ways that you are willing to allow me to do so.
But
It's
not
why I
everyone
came.
would do that. So I feel
It's
like
in my
I
nature
should-
to help people. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine with people being ungrateful for my help. It's happened to me for centuries. It's okay. I just
because you're.
want to see you guys live a nice, long, healthy life. I want to be able to have memories I can cherish of all of you. My apprentice really cares about you, and she's a bit intimidated by you, but she.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
No.
wait,
Oh,
your
that-
apprentice, Meryl?
Oh, that is a. Well, this is a conversation. I'm going to kindly be over here with the pig while you guys are.
That was all I had to
about
say on it.
that.
That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. Is that she
Okay.
cares a lot about both of you, and that you are probably one of her best friends. So,
Mhm.
I just. It's part of the same reason why I take care of friend, because you matter to people. You matter. You both matter. That is that. And I do
I
believe that you
agree.
could be good leaders if that is something you wanted.
Yes, a good leader will take it up in a free will and a good mindset.
Are we ready to speak to Father? It's
I'll
the
ever
next
be.
question. I suppose so, yeah.
Ready as I am going to be in any recent time.
I will say, this is a option for both of you. Guys don't have to take it, but if you guys truly want to learn more to shoot with a crossbow or a bow and arrow, I am willing to train both of you. As much as military I know, I think I'm with a clear mindset, of course. I think I'll be able to help you guys with your skills if you guys choose to proceed in that road. It's not mandatory for both of you, but if you choose so, you know where I live, and I'm willing to train.
And if either of you want a bow instead of the crossbows your father commissioned, I'm happy to just enchant you a bow. I'm not going to charge you. I don't really care. It's just time and magical resources, which I have plenty of, so it's fine.
Okay.
But if
Well-
either of you want a bow over a crossbow, I'm happy to just make you one. It's okay.
Right.
Would you guys like me to stay in town while you have this conversation with your father? I could probably work on my shop if you'd like.
Probably
Something.
plus-
Oh, you go.
You go.
Okay. Well, So I feel like it is better if you're farther away.
Okay, then I'm gonna go home. Or bother someone. Probably go
Um,
home, though.
you should probably at least
I have to drop off this
stop
letter
in
to my
with.
son. So,
You should probably also stop in with friend before you leave.
yes,
That,
I should definitely
yes.
do that. That is correct. As of right now, I'm not telling them shit.
Yeah, no, don't.
I'm just gonna ask them about their day and maybe give them a handful of bugs, because that'll make them happy.
Sounds good.
And I guess.
Keeping this between this group is better than to not have a full crowd to bombard. Because if he is not in a good mindset and possibly sounds like he has a lot of mental health issues, a crowd is not going to help
No.
his decision making.
All right.
I'll just try to make sure he doesn't see me as I'm leaving town. Because I don't.
Do you want us to wait a bit before we have this discussion? To give you time to talk to friend before.
I'll talk to friend and try to stay over by where the animals are.
Okay.
And then from there, I'll head out.
Okay.
Best of luck. Best of luck to all three of you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
In a
Take
few
care of
days,
yourself.
sometimes next week, we'll catch up and figure out what the fuck is happening. Unless something dire happens today, then you both, I hope, have my communicator.
I
I do.
Okay.
do. You do. Okay.
I,
I
was
don't
saying, I
think
can
I-
just give it to you. Cool. I'm gonna go find friends then. Just let me know how it goes, please.
Okay.
Friend.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
How'd the important talk go?
It's going okay.
Okay.
They have a couple little things that they want to talk about without me, and that's okay, because, yeah.
Okay.
I just
If
want...
there's anything you guys need, like, I'd love to help.
Of course. No, I'll try to bring Zane by sometime soon, okay?
Okay.
Is there anything that you need?
Am I in danger?
Not yet.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, everything is okay.
Okay.
And the second things are not okay, I promise I will tell you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got you a gift from the robot man.
Oh, good. All right. It should be fine if I touch you. You're like me.
Yeah.
Head pat.
Yay.
Doesn't feel weird?
I mean, it feels like you. Like, if you mean magically,
No, I meant...
you have a little fuzz.
Yeah.
A little fuzz.
For now, just keep going about everything like normal, okay?
Okay. Am I gonna be magic like you?
I have no idea.
Okay.
We'll have to find out.
Okie dokie. Bye-bye.
All right. Be safe. If there's any sort of emergency, just message me, and if I'm able to, I'll come help.
Okie dokie.
All right. Be good.
Bye.
Goodbye. I gotta talk to Rowan really quickly. Rowan, I just wanted to say thank you before I headed out, and that I was gracious and all that. I'll have a gift for you sometime soon.
Um,
That's all.
anything?
Hmm?
Do you need anything?
Not currently.
Sure.
Not that I can actively think of.
Nothing?
Is there something you would suggest?
Hmm. Possibly.
Well, currently I have no forms of payment on me, so... Alright. I'm gonna head out before I get caught lurking. But thank you, really. Is there any supplies that you need? Any alchemical supplies?
No.
Okay. Then have a nice day.
Don't try necrom.
What?
Don't try necromancy.
It's not as if this is my first time doing this, but if you're telling me not to, I'm going to take your advice. It is really not something I wanted to do.
Just, if you do, give me an advance notice so I can get the hell out of.
Understood.
I don't want to be here when it happens.
That makes sense. Will do.
Great.
Just leave, transient. Just leave. You don't need to know everything. It's okay. Just go to Cindergate. Just go to Cindergate. Okay, let's go drop that off in Zane's mailbox. Nope. 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 Morally, that is wrong. Morally, that is incorrect, transient. That is morally wrong. You cannot read your son's mail. I don't care if... No, transient, we can't do that. No, buddy, we can't. We're not doing that. I do not need to read my son's mail. I do not need to read my son's mail. I am not Basil. I don't need to read other people's mail. Don't need it. Don't need to do it. It's fine. It is a-okay. I just, Yeah? Hello? Huh. Ugh, I have to go downstairs. I actually don't even know where his freckles, maple. Can't believe his fucking mailbox is all the way downstairs. Oh, I love that. I mean, just share mailbox. There it is. Might as well check while I'm down here. Nope. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing anymore, Hubert. It's just... I don't know. I only have so few friends, and seeing them in pain just sucks, you know? I mean, your families have been in Syndicate for a while. You all understand this. I don't know. Horace, do you have any opinions? I need to get you a name tag. I know, I know. And have you decided a name yet, good sir? No, alright. I'm just. I'm just frustrated with all of this, I think. You're right, you're right. No, I just gotta keep going about my day. It's okay. Huh? These are so cute. Wait. Stars and flowers. This is adorable. Huh. It's my hat. Huh. What? Yes. Should I? Let's just grab our painting things and we'll head over, because that did weirdly make me feel better. I wonder why. Is going over a good idea? I don't know. Just gonna do some chores before we head over, because I don't know what else to do. I feel so tense right now, and I don't really. I'm glad they're only a little upset with me. It would be. I don't know. I don't know. I really. What do you even use potatoes in? Just for growing them for people, because I know people like them. And I still have to work on the carrot garden. Ugh. Gods. I'm never able to stay on task, so I don't know what I'm expecting of myself, really. Tomatoes. I don't feel like doing mushrooms right now. If I'm going over, I should deliver some berries. I'm sorry, I'm not the most talkative right now. I'm just, I guess, stuck in my head. Oh, good, it got fixed. Hmm. This looks really pretty.
Been working on it.
It looks really nice. You're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, I had Merwin and Jez over to help me with it a little bit, but I just put in the water and the plants, so
I like it.
you doing okay?
I would be lying if I said yes, but I
Hmm.
think I have a handle on it. I just being around Jez and others make specific parts of my magic more active because there's more of it around me.
Hmm.
And I don't like feeling other people's emotions. I turned it off for a reason.
Hmm.
I really just want to feel my own, but I can shake this off. I'll be okay. I just... Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No, I just brought my painting stuff. I thought I'd just find a corner to set up in. That's cute.
I mean, if you want to use that, I haven't set up the table and stuff yet, so
What's it going to be?
just a spot to have tea with Star.
That's actually really cute. I love that.
Hmm.
Ooh, it's tinted and everything.
You sure you're doing okay?
I had to talk to Carmilla, and that was fun. I'm getting updates on the
Hmm.
conversation that they're having in drag from Rowan, and it is not fun.
Hmm.
And I'm very worried about someone I consider a friend, and also kind of still pissed at him. But at the point, I've done all that I can, am allowed to do,
Yeah.
and it's just up to Zephyr and Rhea, and I'm really scared for them and worried for them because they're having to deal with the guilt and depression of a man who's killed a lot of people for their sake, and I'm
Yeah.
very scared he's going to use
Yeah.
manipulative tactics to get what he wants. But apparently he's already given up the crown as well as everything else, so
Hmm. Well,
at least that's not a problem.
I mean, be honest, dealing with someone trying to, deal with depression is probably better than dealing with a madman who wants a crown on his head, so.
He felt so gone.
Hmm.
I don't even know how I would instill hope in him if I had the ability to.
I mean,
And it's
there's ways.
I'm just glad I didn't have to do any of my plans because it would have been very uncomfortable for everyone.
From the sounds of it, your plans kind of sucked, so.
They did not suck, they were just options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
I-
Mm-hmm.
I guess I kind of do suck. Huh.
a strategist, you are not.
No, I've never been one. I
So
give
I've
advice.
noticed.
I'm an advisor. People talk to me.
Mm. Right. 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 So the advisor thing, is that for like worst case scenarios usually, or
I'm sorry, Atlas. I normally really love your sarcastic quips, but it's not helping right now.
mm.
Yeah.
Old man really getting to you, huh?
It's not just the old man. It's everyone, it's everything, and I'm being responsible and taking care of myself and doing all of the things I'm supposed to, and I just don't understand why I can't get rid of this knot in my chest, like something horrible's about to happen and I can't do anything to stop it.
Well, I can say, as somebody who's had to deal with someone who got a crown and then immediately went completely off the rails, that feeling, it numbs after a while, but I think you have a better chance of dealing with Cross with this than other people who would be put into his position.
I mean, he doesn't even want to talk to me right now, which, albeit I deserve, but still.
Give him time.
I mean, it's... Your drawings are
Look.
really cute. I didn't mean to look at all of them. I just got
Uh,
pulled into it, I guess.
mm,
It did make me feel a little better, which is why I got the energy to come over. I'll be honest. I didn't want to tell you that I didn't look, because that would be a lie.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, guess it's my fault for kind of leaving it around, so can't be too upset with you about that.
I was just very confused why there was a book on the floor.
That's where I dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
It happens from time to time. It's fine.
I know. I know they're private, and I shouldn't have looked after I figured out what they were, but I got a little greedy.
Mm-hmm. Again, a strategist you are not.
I don't need to be.
No.
I don't want to be. I never wanted to fight in any war. Anytime I've done it, it's because I've been wanting to help people.
That's fair.
I mean... You know, you're not the first person to tell me I don't have a strategist's mind.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay. I technically am supposed to have one, and half the time don't use it, so. And when I do, nothing good comes from it, so.
I think good things can.
Mm.
I don't know examples of you using your strategist's minds for good things, but if it's your mind, that means there has to be something good in it.
Some would disagree.
Well, a lot of those people don't know who you are today. They don't know the work you've put in. They don't know the good things that you do constantly.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about it. 'Cause maybe you're not as far gone as you or other people can think.
Hmm. Maybe.
It's okay.
Maybe go get more koi fish. Hmm.
Where do you have to go to get koi fish?
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure I can just find some in the rivers, but... Hmm. I'm looking for certain sizes of them. I'm going to break up the different sizes between the different size ponds.
Okay, that
So.
makes sense.
Yeah. I figure it'll be a fun little thing to have. And that way people can see the different size koi without having to hope to find them in rivers. So, yeah. Plus, I'm still trying to just, I don't know, help the forest, I guess.
No, I honestly, if you want to take a walk with me, I should go check on B's area, and with the sheer amount of different things I have felt today, the sheer amount of things I
Yeah?
have felt today, I'm worried, but it should be fine. No,
You sure going over there is a good idea?
it should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't have to if you don't want me to. I can wait. I just said I would check on B, and I messaged them before our trip, but other than that, I haven't checked on them yet.
Mm.
And I do like keeping my promises to the best of my ability.
I mean, that's fair.
Why
I
do
just
the little
figured-
voices in my head keep calling me Stolas? I do not understand this reference.
What
I don't know.
the hell are you talking about?
It's fine. This is going to look great with fish in it.
Uh-huh.
What?
Nothing. No, if you want to go check on B's area, we can do that. I
mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I can go on my own. It's fine.
was more so worried about you already being overwhelmed and walking over to a sort of overwhelming area.
I don't know. It's different. It's a different feeling of overwhelm, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's magical. It's not divine in itself, but it's something.
Mm-hmm.
And magic is easier to understand than people.
Sure, okay.
At least for me. It may not be that way for you. I can go
Yeah,
on my
okay.
own. It's okay. Can I just go straight? Is that still a thing? I don't know.
Mm.
Just gonna go around the sniffers. I could go through the sniffers, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it is. It would have had to have been through. Ah, well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got a message from Zephyr.
Yeah?
Yep. So I guess I'll have to go back and talk to them after we do this.
Hmm. How fun.
It's fine. At least I won't be bothering you.
Yeah? Is that what you think you're doing?
I don't know. I think I'm always bothering people if you haven't realized that.
I'm pretty sure I invited you over, so...
I guess you did. Another time. Thank you so much. Thank gods. Ow. Sir. That looks different. Why does this always fucking happen to me?
Uh...
It feels a little different. That's good. This is good. This is... Wait, this is actually... Things are different.
Yep.
No, this is good. This looks a lot better. This feels different.
You know, there's not something trying to break down the front door now, so I'm assuming that's good.
No, this is interesting. No, it looks like at least they figured out how to fight back a little bit.
Eh, better than nothing.
Ow.
Why do you walk
Ow.
into every berry bush?
Okay, that's still here. That's fine. We've got obsidian crystals. Don't go through the arch again.
Meh.
Things are on...
What, my luck gonna get worse?
I don't know. It's still down there.
Still hate that.
Okay, well, it doesn't... It seems different, so... That's good at least.
Baby steps, baby steps.
Yes, no, it's not all going to fix itself in one go, and it looks like they at least were able to defend themselves a little bit, so that's good.
It's a start, so that's good. One less thing to worry about, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll actually be able to take a bit of a break for once.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I had to knock on wood. Nah.
You and the Endurian Bell.
Sniffer, hello friend. The stretching and hydrating and the posture checking is happening. Oh god, guys, my neck is so fucking crinkly. It's crackly, crickly. Well. Nope. So are you ever going to make a path towards B's area?
Eventually. I'm
Hmm.
working my way there.
Do you know which way you're going to go about it?
Not yet. Probably multiple paths.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I think currently the way I'm going is heading towards the end of their path, which is over by the giant lily pad.
Giant lily pads.
You haven't
Ah!
seen the giant lily
Yes,
pads?
yes. There's the giant lily
Yeah.
pads in that building across the way.
Yeah. Whatever that's about.
I don't know what that is.
But no, currently I'm trying to make my way towards the axolotl area
Mm-hmm.
and sort of do an arch of a path to connect to the other side of the lily pad. So,
Is the axolotl area... No, it's by the lily pads. Kind of. It's like that over corner.
kind of. Yeah.
No, it's in the 848 by 1078 zone. That way. Up there. Actually, it's probably 868, but you know.
Something like that.
Oh, I see you guys finally put up some lightning rods.
I did because
Uh,
I
did
keep
the-
telling the Enderian to do it, and the Enderian hasn't. So,
Sometimes he really
Yeah.
is like a teenager.
yeah.
Or maybe just a
Reading his
cat with
gossip
pathological
magazines.
demand avoidance. What?
Mm. I mean, between the not listening and the gossip magazines, you know.
No, between the gossip magazines and the not listening, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Never wants to come out of his room. Keeps fiddling with things. Won't tell me what he's doing. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst I've dealt with, but
I mean, isn't that a good thing, though?
I mean, yeah. It's better than, you know, it being two of them and them fist fighting through town, so.
That's true. Is that something you had to
Yep.
experience when you were younger?
Yeah. Yep. Almost every goddamn day.
Who were the ones fighting?
Hmm.
I have an assumption, but I would love to know if you're willing to talk about it.
I had two younger cousins. They were twins and they were the worst. Yeah. So.
No, I don't. Hello, Raiders. You have entered the part of the stream where it's just gay shit. Thank you, Penguin Waddle. Welcome to stream. I'm just being gay and semi-sad. I mean, I
So
was
what
part.
was it you wanted to
Right.
ask about?
I. From the way Carmilla was talking about it, did something happen to your guys' hometown when Elian
Yeah.
took power?
Yeah.
Okay. out of the rain. It's okay.
Mm.
I won't pry anymore until you're ready. Don't worry.
I mean, it's not a big secret. Our town is gone, so.
No, I don't know. Carmilla just kept talking about how their system of government fails the people, and
Yeah.
she implied that you were one of those people. And that makes me think there's a lot more. But
Carmilla doesn't know what happened to me. As far as she's aware, there is a good likeliness that I am dead.
no, she knows you're alive.
Well,
She
I know Basil has talked to her about it, but yeah. So, I don't know. That's what Basil has told me, is that she's been basically for the past 10 years assuming I'm dead, but hoping I'm alive, but assuming I'm dead. And then if she gets any information, she assumes I'm alive, but then still figures I'm dead. Yeah.
She wanted to call you her friend. That's how she kept referring to you in her mind. Her thoughts were so loud. It was... Honestly, I couldn't get over the threat feeling, but other than that, it was fine. Also, she kept calling me wizard, and in the same tone that Basil does it, and it just kind of set me off a bit.
Villagers tend to be ones for titles.
Do you have any good memories from when you were a kid? Or have they all just been kind of shadowed by everything that's happened?
No, I do. I just... A lot of them are bittersweet now.
That makes sense.
I still hold on to them, but... A lot of things just...
I showed you that place because it's bittersweet for me. I spent, I think, a year there, and it was lovely. But in the end, it wasn't where I belonged. And I met some wonderful people there and learned some wonderful things about myself, but in the end, what they wanted from me was not something I could give them. And it's not the same, but looking for people to be my home has always kind of been a part of who I am. And I am very happy that the people that I have found it with are good people, in my opinion. I don't need to be too sappy, but it's just how I think about things. I think deeply. I believe in things like happiness and hope and peace and Sometimes violence is needed for those means to happen, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just appreciate everything you do, and I appreciate the people we surround ourselves with, whether it is against our consent in some cases. But I like the kids. They're good. Or trying to be. And obviously I like you, and I like Cindergate, and I like Star, and all of the people that are there. And I really don't ever want to have to leave.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It's been nice being able to see you about town again. It's felt like it's been a little empty ever since you've been forced to stay here. And with all of the new people in town, it's been a little bit hard to handle on my own.
Yeah, too many new faces.
Not exactly. New isn't the problem. Jez and Omi are going to go back to their world someday. So getting attached to them doesn't make the most sense. Most of the humans avoid me, which is fine. Unless they need enchantments, they don't really talk to me, and that's the way things have been for a very long time. I don't mind that. I just don't know how much room I have in my heart for people right now who aren't going to let me stay with them until they are gone. Obviously, there's some exceptions, but I want to see Zane grow up. I want to see the Watcher become a person. I want them to get a name. I really don't like calling them by that, and friend is just
Look, you
incorrect.
think I enjoy the Enderian?
I think you do a little bit.
Ugh.
You wouldn't let him stay.
I wish the kid would pick a name. I really do.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, it doesn't even need to be a name. It just something to call them. Same thing with Little Witch. I've been calling her LW in my
Yeah.
notes.
I've been thinking about that one a little bit.
I mean, did the papers tell you that we have to give them a name?
Kind of. They recommended it at least.
What would be a good name for her?
I mean, we had a short conversation, and I was thinking of either something like Sparrow or Dove. But, I don't know.
Is that what sort of naming scheme they said they preferred?
Not exactly. It was just the context of the conversation.
I mean,
I think they would like it.
Okay. I like Dove.
Yeah. I thought that would be cute for them. Ultimately, though, it will be their decision if they want to have a name. So.
Sometimes I look at our situation and I cannot help but laugh.
Yeah? I'm glad someone can.
There is humor in it. And
You think so?
of course I do. Someone who doesn't want children, and someone who has never felt that they would be able to safely do so on their own, got shoved together with a bunch of children and or very unknowing people.
Yeah.
And now we work together to take care of them. And it's nice. I like that. I like having someone who I can rely on, and I hope can rely on me, even with the million mistakes I make. You would think after being alive all this time that I would fucking know what I'm doing, but well,
You
we've both
think.
discussed the fact that I've never had my priorities in order.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Hmm. I guess there's just one thing about it that keeps me from seeing the humor in it.
And what's that?
If I have to leave. The whole reason I didn't want to get attached to people around here is
In case you had
if
to.
I have to leave again.
Well, I have a hard time believing that they would let you leave alone.
Hmm.
And maybe you should enjoy some of that mortal connection while you can have it, even if it's going to hurt later when you don't. Because some pain is worth the joy that you get.
I'm mostly just worried if I disappear on them, what they'll do.
Well, I believe it would be our duty to teach them that they should take care of each other and band together, and if one of us were gone, they need to know that they have each other. Because,
Yeah.
at least I know that it's going to be rough when that happens, but as long as the kids have each other and we've taught them that they can rely on each other, it'll be okay when one of us has to disappear. Because that's the funny thing about both of us. We could just be gone.
Yeah.
But instead of focusing on the fact that we are going to have to leave them someday, I think creating good, happy memories that won't be bittersweet or will be more sweet than they are bitter is important. And I don't know, I can't stop myself from caring about them. Same way I can't stop myself from feeling the way I feel about you. It is what it is. And we have a future ahead of us, whatever that future may be, but it involves those kids. And I don't know. I never felt comfortable enough to take an apprentice because I understood what that meant. Because for many magic users, having an apprentice is basically having a child. I wish my mentors treated me more like a child when they acquired me. But the second they found a weird void entity that was able to create end magic, they trained me for other things.
I just hope that when the inevitable happens of me having to run off again, start over somewhere else, that they can take care of themselves and I don't just end up hurting a whole bunch of more people that I never meant to hurt. Just because I couldn't stay away.
Every mortal desires connection. It is a very, very human thing. It's connection is so important to who we are as people. And to withhold the connection from oneself is cruelty. And yes, you're going to hurt people. But that's what fucking happens. That's living. That's being alive. We all hurt people unintentionally. Look at all of this mess that I just created in drag. And Zephyr and Rhea might say they're not upset with me, but I hurt their father. And they should be upset with me. I wanted them to yell at me. I wanted them to scream at me. I wanted them to kick me out of drag and tell me that there's so many things that so many people have ever done to me before, because that is what I expected. But they took it with grace and kindness and accepted the fact that I was trying to take some responsibility for my actions and let me help.
Still surprised how kind those two are.
I mean, they say those who have never experienced war are raised in a very different way than people who have. And I don't mean war as in just war. I mean sheer amounts of trauma. I mean, to my knowledge, not many horrible things have happened to them. They still are able to be kind, and they haven't gotten to the point of time where they have to choose to be kind, to be nice, to have hope. Because in the end, it is a choice for some people to get out of the hole, the clutches of despair, and rely on other people. I got so frustrated because I can see the person that raised them in them, and I know it wasn't just Cross. And I also know that if Phallus never died, none of this would have ever happened. But that's not anything that we can do anything about. Cross never got a chance to grieve his spouse, and it pushed him so far that he's at where he's at today. This loss is just a part of being people.
Yeah.
I'm just an old man rambling again. It's fine.
No. You're fine. I get in my head about some stuff.
I know.
I guess. I'm not used to seeing other illagers that didn't have to grow up the same way I did. So.
I mean, that means that the way you grew up isn't the only option, isn't it? That your people are not condemned to what they are stereotyped as.
Yeah. So I would think 2 out of a lifetime's worth of villagers is more of an exception than anything.
I mean, we don't know other people from the Redwoods other than Cross. There could be lots of people like them.
They left for a reason.
They did. But that doesn't mean they were not the only ones.
Maybe.
And I don't know. You haven't told me all the details of your past, but I think right now the person you are today is a lot better person than you think of yourself.
Hmm.
You have not told me or done anything yet to change that opinion, so
Yeah. I know.
I took out of my painting things and I have no idea what to even paint. Do you ever feel that?
Mm.
I mean, you draw more than you paint, to my knowledge.
I paint sometimes.
Ah, a
Just
skeleton.
not where anyone can find them.
Good shot.
Mm. The skeleton, they leave themselves open.
They really do.
Need to light up more of this area.
Mm-hmm.
There's some creepers over there. And I think there's one coming this way. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
I'm sorry that my first instinct was to teleport away, but I didn't want to get in your way.
Honestly, probably the smartest move.
So what are you going to work on next?
Possibly lighting up the area.
Thinking about
But I
anything in
mean-
particular?
Not at the moment. I mean, I still
You
have this pond to fix up.
You could get those little... They're like kind of like torches or lanterns that are made out of stone.
Mm. Maybe. Need to get some mud and fix this up.
Hmm. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, talking to the fish, are we?
Maybe.
Hmm.
You don't really get to see fish that often except in your store. Or, I guess, at various aquariums people have made.
Well, there's going to be more soon, so.
Is there any supplies that you're running low on yet? That's a lot of more bees. They quadrupled. There was only one and now there's 4.
No, at the moment I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can't believe they just ran away. Wanted to be your friend. So, do bees get angry if you just, like, take their honey? Because I've never done
Yes.
that. Okay. You have to
They
put a
do.
smoker under them or
Campfire.
campfire? Good to know.
Why are you trying to mess with the bees?
Oh, no, I just like honey.
Mm. Are you actually going to paint something, or...
Hmm?
You gonna actually paint, or just walk around?
Honestly, I was thinking about walking around, mostly.
That's fair.
What should I paint? Hmm. The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh. Wild.
Yeah?
It was glitching through the floor. I was confused. I was looking at it, and there was these weird shadows in the mud, and I was like, man, am I about to get attacked by a monster? And then it was just dirt coming up through the mud.
Mm-hmm. Get jump scared by dirt, I guess.
I did not get jump scared. I was just like, that could be dangerous. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only really scared by things I don't understand. Once I understand them, it's fine.
I could say something, but I'm just.
I have a
Hmm.
question. When Merwin was
Yeah.
when Merwin was alive, was she ever able to tell when people had crushes on her? Because this is getting ridiculous. I think I've counted at least 3.
Hmm. Des was very aware of a lot of things.
Ah, so that's a Merwin trait. I understand.
Yeah, no. Des was something, especially in that aspect. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't feel like that's completely a good idea to talk about.
Okay. Oh, Mare. Well,
Do I want to ask?
sometimes people don't know. I can't type. Know something for sure unless you tell them. Not everyone prefers direct communication on things. But
You're giving people advice right now.
I'm talking to Merwin about talking to
Mm.
her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just because I can give the advice doesn't mean I follow it.
Mm. Right, right.
I know I'm being hypocritical, but it is my job to make sure she's a better person than I am.
Uh-huh.
At least a better mage.
Mm.
Torches?
Mm.
Torches?
For right now.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Guys, streamer's getting tired, and we've gone for 3 hours.
Could at least light up this area.
Oh, Merwin's on her way? Okay. Well,
Water!
Hi, Mare.
Water!
Yeah, so she's
This
pretty,
got filled
huh?
up. Huh?
What?
Nothing.
What?
I was just
You
making
filled
fun
it
of
up.
you.
This is great.
Yeah.
I was teasing you. Because it's funny. It's
Well, of course.
just,
Who doesn't think their best friend is pretty?
I mean, that's true.
Yeah. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
I'm not
I
looking at
came
you
here-
in any way. You can't see my face.
I can feel. Mm.
Hmm.
I just came here to check up on you guys.
No, I was thinking about heading home soon. I'm feeling a lot better
Oh.
now that I've had someone to talk to about some stuff.
Well, that's good. Num num.
But before I did that, I just wanted to sit and talk to you for a bit. Because you're here.
Ah,
Well, you came to visit.
yeah.
And obviously you're going to bother them once I'm gone, so...
Yeah, they can't escape me.
Mm-hmm. I don't
Like they
think
said,
they
I'm
can.
their responsibility, so.
That's funny. I thought you were my responsibility. I guess we'll have to share the burden. You're not a burden, ever. You just... The burden of
Oh,
responsibility and being a burden, two very different things. You are not a burden. Ever.
Oh, I mean, I always think like that, but
I
it's
know,
okay.
that's why I said it the second the word came out of my mouth. It is a term of
Yeah.
phrase.
Good save. Good save.
Shush. We had a conversation about this. No, you can tease me. You're fine. It's okay.
That one was necessary.
That one was necessary. That one was necessary. I understand.
You guys are adorable.
I don't know. Isn't this just how you act with your best friend?
Yes.
I'm not saying anything here.
I'm not going to comment on it because it's really funny.
I call Ray out on a lot of their mess ups.
That's true.
So
How are they
Dude.
doing?
I thought that was healthy.
No, it is.
I could say something here that'd be really funny, but I really shouldn't.
Well, you said it. You think it's important. So what is it?
Nope.
Don't run away like a coward. Come over here and say
That's
it.
what I'm good at. I'm gonna go get some more flowers.
We're alone.
Well, things happen.
So how are you?
I'm okay. I was a little bad earlier, but I think I just had to feel like I belonged.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just had to have a very rough conversation with Zephyr and Rhea, and then I had to avoid talking to Crosshatch, even though I would very much like to talk to Crosshatch because he is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saf and I talked about a few things, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, at least you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you do belong.
Thank you.
And you're very loved. And you're not alone. You will never be alone.
I am never alone, but I do know what you mean.
Yes. Got all of us.
I just have a weird question. Or, I guess, statement.
Yeah.
I guess if something ever happens to Saf or I, just make sure the rest of you take care of each other, please, because everyone's going to want to come after us, and I don't know if that's always going to be the best thing, and I just want to make sure the four of you are safe, because you matter a lot to me.
Well, I come from the ocean, and I survive pretty well. So
I know, but
I think we can handle it.
I know, and you all are capable people, so
Mhm.
I just want to make sure you know that.
Yeah.
Gods, I adore you. You're just so warm.
I mean, I try to be,
I know.
even though I just felt cold. But you know, I try to be. Ooh, pretty. Sorry.
So, which one are the purple and blue flower called? What are those?
Which ones? These ones?
The
I
big
like
one.
these.
It's a pitcher plant.
It's a picture plant.
These are pretty.
It's just very interesting that they're magenta, purple, and blue. I like that. They're three of my favorite colors.
I also like them. The colors, I mean. Pretty.
Yeah, no, you've all done. I love what you guys are doing. It looks so great. Oh, I didn't realize there was water up here too.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, these are pretty.
Yeah. It's like a water slide.
Is it? Is it like a slide for you?
Yeah.
That's so
Yes.
fun. I wish there was some form of slide I could enjoy. That would be great. Oh well,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Actually, that just reminded me of something.
Oh, there they go.
Mm. That's so.
Well,
Mm. So I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Is there
Whee!
any sort of places that you've always wanted to go to but you never have? I have to go visit a few old places basically to try and collect some things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping you might want to take a field trip with me at some point.
I wouldn't mind.
I just took Saf to an old library, and I was wondering if there was anything like that that you've always wanted to see. I have a few things on the docket. One is an old Colosseum, and like the surrounding village. They had a way of speaking to spirits. That was not, um, for lack of a better way of putting it, not less invasive than the methods that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking that that might be something that I could use to help people. I'll be honest, something that you tend to do a lot as a magic user is you see a need, you see that no one is able to feel that need, and then you do what you can to try and help the people to figure out the situation.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I believe. That's what I was taught as my teachers.
Mm-hmm. Um, what is there? I don't know. I never thought of it due to, you know, lack of memory. I don't know where I've been and where I haven't.
Well, that means you have so many new places to experience.
Hmm. I don't know.
Well, think about it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I remembered I was going through my books,
Hmm?
and I was able to find these.
Thank you.
So it's not much, but
It's something. I have to start working on a new set of armor, but I have 2 commissions before that, so it might be time to go park myself at the zombie spawner.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could paint there. I don't know what to
Probably.
paint. I guess I should just start doing landscapes or maybe memories or I really like drawing people for some reason.
Hmm.
And I have this memory that's been at the edge of my mind that I just haven't been able to place ever since we went to the place. I just can't figure it out. I don't know why.
I mean, when I do paint, it tends to be memories or dreams. So. Yeah, phantoms. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Mare can breathe underwater, right?
Yep. They really don't seem to care about her at the moment.
Okay. Oh wow.
You haven't
That's just
noticed.
you.
Yep. It's constant, no matter how much I sleep.
Apparently, we're just people need to start breeding cats. Apparently, I think that's a business someone
yeah.
needs to open. Is a cat breedery.
I mean, there's a pet shop.
The pet shop doesn't have cats.
This is true.
We need a cat breeder.
Something like that.
I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have cats at one place, but that is very far away from here. So.
Question. Uh-oh. Oh?
Yes.
Sorry. Because of who your friends were growing up, did you ever have to learn formal dance?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. You know, I don't think I've ever been happy to see these guys. Now they're going after me.
Well, I mean, they did exactly what I was going to do, so.
Yeah, well.
Because they can't go in the water, so.
Yeah, good job.
Thorns?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. No. Yeah, no. But technically, where I was ranked in the military, I had to go to balls on occasion, so yeah.
Hmm. Did you guys have uniforms, like dress uniforms?
Yes. Why?
Hmm.
Hmm.
What?
It's annoying just to think about.
Well, just ask. Oh my god, just ask.
Ah, water. Water.
And of course she returns.
Yeah?
Nothing.
I can leave.
No, you're staying.
Ah! No. No.
Got it.
It's gone. You should stay in the pond for now.
There's been a lot of phantoms.
Yeah.
I'll just stay down here then.
It's fine.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about before?
Oh,
I
I don't
don't-
remember what we were talking about before you started looking at the stars. They are pretty.
They are very pretty.
I love the world we live in. I love the overworld so much. It's just so beautiful and colorful and warm and nice, and it has people, real people. It's just fantastic. I love the overworld. It will always be my favorite place to call home.
I wonder what the void's like.
Cold,
Quiet.
very quiet.
I really want to see that.
It. Mm. I miss being able to fly.
Fireplace.
Yeah. An elytra would be nice.
An elytra would be nice.
Who knows? Maybe the mad scientist over in Drag will invent some wings.
Maybe. Yes, the feeling of just speeding through the void and seeing nothing but the emptiness and the cold as it touches your face. It's a feeling that I've never been able to replicate on the overworld, and probably one of the only things I miss. I think I once got it though when I tried a roller coaster for the first time. It was very similar. We should get a roller coaster.
Honestly, using a trident in cold oceans comes pretty close.
I've never been able to use a trident.
Yeah. Hmm.
I have no idea how to. I understand the theory, but I've never had a chance.
Yes. Not that hard.
If I get enough water protection, maybe you'll be can't talk ever. If I get enough water protection, you'll have a chance to teach me. That would have been sounded so much better if I said it right the first time.
Hmm.
You know, thinking about it, I don't know what I want to see on a field trip.
I mean, I could think of a few places to bring you.
I mean, fair. I hate not being able to think for myself, though.
Well, oh, Mare.
I mean, when I was younger, the only places I knew about was the desert and the savannah. Only reason I knew there was other places were from stories the fishermen would talk about and books. So, could always start with books.
There are some very lovely ones.
You having fun down there?
I'm being sad.
Yeah, I noticed. You want to come up here and stop being sad?
I don't know if I can be able to stop being sad. I feel like that's just a pastime hobby at this point.
I know the feeling. Come on, come up. Come on.
You didn't say all the way up.
Yep, all the way up. Come on. That help a little bit?
Maybe.
Do I need to go get you a calm poppy?
No. That helps you.
Mm.
Nothing really helps me. So.
Moss does. Get her some moss. You love
might
moss.
Have some.
Yeah,
You do. You
It's
love
just-
moss.
I know.
I know. It's a weird, empty feeling.
I hate it.
Well, when I lose memories, the thing that I tend to do is go make new ones to replace them. I surround myself with the people around me who I love and care about, or I go on adventures to new places. I explore, I do things, I make new memories to make that void feel a little less cold. It's hard to experience new things when you are missing the old. But if you keep doing it, eventually, things do feel less empty. I have lost memories over and over again, and sometimes I've even gotten rid of my own, but it's a hard feeling to hold in your heart.
I wish I knew things.
I know.
Like places.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can go find places. We can go see places. You can know those things. You just have to learn them. I understand the heavy burden, at least a little bit, of what you're going through. And sometimes looking towards the future is part of healing.
I guess.
I know it sounds really hard and scary though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, good thing you're not alone. And even if you were alone, I know you could do it. Because you are so much stronger than you think you are, dear.
I'm glad someone thinks so.
I very much believe in you. It's okay. Would you be okay if I tried to give you a head pat? It might feel really, really weird, and I know you're feeling bad, so I don't want to scare you.
I really don't mind.
Okay. Well. Are you okay? Okay, then that means the new runes are working. Fantastic.
Okay.
It's, my robes are enchanted. It's the reason why people can't see my face. But I also am trying to make them so they can dampen the feeling of touching me more through my cloak and such. I miss being able to give you guys head pats and hug you and stuff. So I'm trying to find ways to make it work.
That's fair.
But we'll see. We'll see if it works. If not, then I will have to reside myself.
I mean, I could give you a hug.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll feel
That's
weird.
fair.
It'll feel weird for both of us.
All right. They never stop working.
It's how they deal with things. You could try to pull them away. You two could go do something.
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Go mapping.
How the heck do you do that?
I don't know. They're the expert. You just walk. It's a lot of walking. If you want to go
Yeah,
do something
basically.
with them, go do something with them. It's okay.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm not helpful. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're just feeling lost right now. Fizz, I need to work on your nightmares so bad. I actually might do it after this stream. I think I'm going to do that because I need you. I need you so bad, dude. I need another candle. We need another candle. We need 2 suns in this solar system.
Thank you.
I love blue orchids. They're my favorite flower. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I think they're really pretty as well.
Yeah.
Head pats.
I have a bit of a soft spot for them, so.
Oh.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
them. I like all these flowers.
No, I do too. They're really pretty.
I would like to be in an area that's full of like the cherry with a lot of like a flower forest. I think it would be very cute and pretty.
Do you remember that
And
place we
smell
set up
nice.
camp?
Yeah.
Okay. too far to go next week.
No, but I've found a couple places sort of like it, so.
That could be fun. I wouldn't mind. They're beautiful. I love flower forests, and I love cherry trees.
I know at some point soon we need to grab Zane to go show you the giant skeleton we found.
You found a giant skeleton?
Yeah,
Oh, I want to know what it is.
I found several actually.
Ooh.
One I don't think bringing you to would be a great idea. It's in the middle of a frozen ocean.
Yes, that would be bad.
But the other is in the middle of a desert. So,
I can do that.
yeah.
Oh, we have to pick a location and what we're doing for next weekend. So I have no idea.
I mean, depending on what you want to do, I might have found something.
Oh?
It's a dungeon that I think you might like.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am a big fan of dungeons.
Yeah, there's...
I wouldn't mind going dungeoning.
I wouldn't say it's the safest place, but it's
Hmm.
also not the worst.
Okay, well,
I went in to take a look, and some of the spawners were fine, but,
I'm not exactly sure who would be coming with us, so...
yeah, well,
Wow.
yeah. not really.
Ow!
Oh, that one went after you.
Yeah. Grr, get me instead. Ow, grr,
Ow!
I'm sorry, dear.
Just stay in the water, let them burn.
Wow, 5 of them.
Yep,
Have we been standing here for 5 cycles?
probably.
Damn.
It happens.
Okay, the memes are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are.
Anyway, yeah, the only thing about the dungeon that, I see a problem with personally is, there's wither skeletons.
Ooh.
Not ooh. No.
What would we need
They
to
sound
counteract
interesting.
that? What's the counteraction for withering again? Is there one?
I mean, you could have milk, but that's about it.
Ugh, I guess I should bring the cow backpack.
I have milk.
Yep.
What?
Nothing. I just... It's a cool dungeon, why does it have to have wither skeletons?
Oh,
No,
this is
that
probably
absolutely
something-
sucks.
Probably something you guys don't want me to be part of, so.
Well, that was the other thing, is that we did want to hang out with multiple people. I mean, one of the things I was considering was making everyone help me build a hot springs in my backyard.
What's that?
I can't place water. I was serious when I was talking about it. I think it would be nice and it would be fun, and I live on top of a mountain. And I know there's channels and stuff for us to get heated to heat the water. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cool thing. What? Why are you
Nothing.
looking at me like that?
Nothing.
And what? I want to make sure there's warmer water for her to swim in.
I do like water, and I do like to swim.
All of the kids are going to love it. And other people who visit my home.
This is true.
If you haven't noticed, most of the additions I have made to my home have been for all of you.
I mean, at least it's having, something built.
Exactly. It would have remained the way it was until I had a burst of inspiration for a decade or so. That's what happens. That's been what's happened.
How long have you lived in that castle?
120 years?
Mm-hmm. That many years and no kitchen?
The villages I go to gift me food, and that is what I would eat. I don't see why that's a problem. They gave me a lot of food. It would go to waste. So I eat the food they give me, and then I have a bunch of food, and then when I start running out of food a little bit, maybe I go and help people, and then they give me more food.
Yep. Yeah, very sustainable.
You guys are going on about a whole different subject.
This is just
What,
having
I
a
could only keep
conversation.
This is
it
fair.
Something like that.
not? What? I don't see anything wrong in the way that we talk to each other. Oh, I'm so glad you can't see my face.
Oh. It's just the two of us again. They walked.
I'm starting to get the zoomies. It might be time for me to go home and work on things.
There. Tato.
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 Beat. Escape
Hello.
artists. Hello, tiny little escape artists. How are you?
They are very loud when I come nearby.
Yeah? Can you hear
Yeah, I
what they
was
say
like,
yet?
"Let's-" Yes, they like to go, hi, 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 hi.
Yes, yes, they do.
Literally.
Yes, hello,
They
friends.
get-
We are talking about you.
Yes. Yes, we are. They are so excited.
I know they're trying to get us to open the door so they can slip out. Is what they're trying to do. They're like,
That
no,
is
come
exactly
in,
what they're
open,
trying
get us
to
in,
do.
come in. And it's like it's so funny. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you out, dears. I do miss going down to the sewing room, though.
Hi, Crystal Garden.
You and your need to help cute blue things. Mm-hmm. Gosh, you're adorable.
They'll get moved eventually.
Sorry, what?
Yeah?
Nothing. I got a burst of energy, and I think I should probably head home soon, honestly.
Ah, okay.
I
Fair enough.
have things to do. I was supposed to do things, and I got caught up in a bunch of other stuff. You know, how it goes every single fucking time.
Well, you have fun doing chores, I guess.
Well, I did all of my farming, which is the actually important part, so... Well, except for the rice. I can't do the rice on my own anymore. I keep falling in. It's just going on Zane's chore list.
Instead of, just fixing it.
I don't know how to fix it!
I told you how to fix it.
I forgot. I didn't write it down. I probably got distracted. You know that. I like looking. Alright, I'm going to head home.
Okay.
Um,
Head pats on the hat.
thank you. All right, have a good day. Make sure he
Bye.
doesn't get too grumpy. Want to walk
Yeah,
with me?
okay. I guess.
I caught up.
Yes, you did.
I'm slow.
Oh. Hey, you got him.
Yeah. River keeps talking to me, so.
Mm-hmm. Who's River? Oh,
The turtle
your
on my
turtle
head?
on your head. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe Crystal just heart blocked me. I can't believe she just heart blocked me.
Yes. It is you, River. But,
All right.
yeah. If you ever need me or need questions asked, you know where I'll be.
Understood. All right.
I'm gonna keep this one out of trouble.
You better.
Yeah, yeah. How much
I don't
trouble can I
promise-
get in? I'm making koi ponds.
Make sure
What
he
is
doesn't
the
get blown up.
trouble?
Creepers.
Yeah, okay.
We do gotta get into the trouble of getting the coins.
This is true.
So, there's also that.
Yep.
Maybe that's the adventure we can go to on.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Yay.
You help me finish making the ponds first. That way, you know, they have a home.
Well, of course. Where else will they go? On dry land where they die? they ain't like me.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't a walking, breathing fish person that can actually not be in water.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go work on the koi ponds then. That way we can go get the koi.
Yay.
Have fun.
Enjoy your chores.
You too. Mm-hmm.
That spawner's calling your name, I'm sure.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. Hello again, old friend. I was going to be sappy and cute, and then Merwin caught up, and I just didn't have the time. I can't believe it. I think... Alright, guys, so Streamer is tired. And Streamer is trying to decide if they want to just take a break and stream more later or be done for the night. But I've given you guys 4 hours. Fuck that. Never mind. I'm going to bed. Good night. I'm not going to bed, but I'm stopping. We're done. Who the fuck are we gonna raid? Let's raid somebody. No, is Jez streaming? Are you hopping on? What the fuck is happening? Who's streaming? Ooh, we'll go raid my buddy Layla. Yeah. Ah, understood. Alright, we're gonna go raid my friend. If anyone has the time to, like, watch her and, like, tell me a little bit about her, that'd be rad, because I haven't had the time, and I'm gonna go do shit. So, yeah. Be good, be nice, yeah. Have fun. Oh. Interesting. Well. Watch and then talk if you would like.